Good morning. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite motivated son. I am the diaspora for my people. It has been another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? All in all, it has been another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. There is nothing particularly interesting that I should bring to your attention as it relates to my protest. And you know, after I have protested, and when I have brought you an update as to what transpired as it relates to my protest, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring you something from the word of the Most High, God Yahweh. On Friday the 6th of June 2025, in Los Angeles, California, all hell broke loose. The members of the Latino community in Los Angeles discovered that ICE was carrying out raids in Los Angeles, and they have arrested at least 250 illegal or alleged illegal aliens. This sent the Latino population in Los Angeles into a rage, and a few hundred of them came out in protest to ICE doing their job as it relates to people who have entered the United States of America illegally. This protest escalated over the weekend, and it resulted in vandalism in the form of graffiti and the damage to property, and later it escalated to where other people were looting the businesses within the Los Angeles, California area. ICE is the immigration enforcement agency of the federal government of the United States of America. They have a job to do. You have to remember that every country in the world has immigration borders. Mexico has immigration borders, and they enforce the laws of the immigration borders. Guatemala, Honduras, and other Latino countries has immigration borders, and those countries also enforce the laws that govern their immigration borders. Every sensible people know that you have to protect your immigration borders. You have to protect your borders from people entering your country unlawfully. It is one way of protecting your economy. It is one way of protecting your citizens from criminal elements that will come in from outside. It is another way of protecting your national security. You have to ensure that your jobs, the social service that you offers, and the other perks that comes within living in a particular border is given to those people who have contributed to ensuring that those services and those perks come on streams, which are the taxpayers and the children of taxpayers. If you allow your borders to be overrun by illegal immigrants, what happens? It puts a strain on the resources of the country. You open your law-abiding citizen and your tax-paying citizens to criminality from criminals who are coming in to your country. Those illegal immigrants will take jobs from the citizens, those people whose parents and grandparents had paid the taxes from their children. They will also benefit from the social services, and it will make it harder for the citizens to get the service they need when they need it. Law enforcement services, medical services, court services, every service within the society will have to now be shared with those people who should not have been in the country in the first case. You can't expect anything better from America. America is a white nation. America is a lawless nation. And California is the most lawless state you have within the Union. You've got to remember this whole state is a reprobate state. All of the people here, except for me, is demon possessed, and well, a few others.
Security also.
What does Satan and the demons do?
And
They are the purveyor of criminality and chaos. That is what the devils, the Satans and the demons are known for. And remember, the people here that they are demon possessed, they cannot think clearly. If you listen to the leaders, trade union leaders, political leaders, preachers in the church, they are all supporting the illegal aliens. Let me tell you something, right? News went all over the world that America is the place to be if you want to be successful and rich. Many people decided that the risk is worth taking. That means they know that they can be deported. They know that if they bring their children here and they are illegal, they can be separated from their children and they can be deported. Or the children can be deported and they are left here. And they decided that they were going to take the risk. Now, if you are to be deported, you are willing to have people destroy the place that you wanted to live in, in order to prevent you from being deported. It is as if they don't breathe the air in America, they can't survive. It is as if that they can't survive in their own country. If you are deported and you love your children so much, and you think that your children's welfare will not be in good hands in America, have your children come home with you. Or if your children are deported and you think it is irresponsible for you to leave your children to go back to your country of origin without your supervision and without your protection and guidance, then leave here and go back to your country. The United States of America don't have any special air. It don't have any special oxygen. And if you are deprived of the air in America, you're going to die. You're not going to die. You'll survive just as well in your country of origin. So why can't the leaders see things this way? Each time an illegal alien spends in a country where he is illegally, every minute he is in violation of the law of that country. Listen to me. I came to this United States in 2008. From 2008 to 2012, I've been living here without a green card. I was allowed to operate businesses in this place without a green card. In 2012, I had the authority to get a green card and I refused it. I could have gotten my citizenship for this country in 2016 and I refuse it. I don't want their green card. I don't want their citizenship. I can work here legally the way I am. I don't want to be in America. I don't see what these people are rushing to come to America for. As I tell you earlier, America is a lawless nation. California is the most lawless state. Los Angeles is the most lawless city in the entire union. The authorities allow the Los Angeles Police Department to go on the metro facility, the train station, and operate in a law enforcement capacity. And that is not their law enforcement jurisdiction. When a member of the Los Angeles Police Department is found in a county premises or state premises or federal premises, they are just a regular civilian. It does not matter whether that premises is in the city of Los Angeles or not. The sovereignty of the county, the sovereignty of the city are different and separate. So the county, so the state, and so the federal government. But because the evil Caucasians here love to take away the rights of minority, they allow them to operate outside of the territorial jurisdiction. And they violate the people's rights every day. But these people are goddamn slaves. They cannot speak for themselves because they have masters who will punish them if they rebel against the authority. They have the police and other law enforcement agencies violating citizens' rights every day. Their Fourth Amendment rights. In California, their Article 1, Section 15 rights with a lawful detention and arrest. They want the citizen to believe that they have the authority to detain you anytime they feel like. They don't. Like an arrest where they must have probable cause or great suspicion that you were involved in a criminal activity. A detention, they must also have an articulate and justifiable reason to detain you, and that reason must be based on if you are acting suspicion, and they must be able to tie that suspicion into a criminal act. If they can't do that, it is an unlawful detention, and it is a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, and it is a violation of Article 1 of Section 15 of the California Constitution. California is a place that if you are black and you try to hold white people accountable in the civil court, or the white establishment accountable in the civil court, even without satisfying the lawful criteria of being a vexatious litigant, they are going to convict you for being a vexatious litigant and prevent you from filing civil cases in your own right in the civil court. Los Angeles, California is a lawless place, and they use the law conveniently to benefit the whites, the Caucasians, the Edomites, the children of Lucifer. In the Los Angeles Superior Courts, they all have vacant courtrooms. Those courtrooms have specific purpose. When a person like me go to those courts, whether civil or criminal, if I file a civil case and they want to deprive me of my rights, they send a corrupt judge in one of those vacant courtrooms. He used those courtrooms to conduct the illegal process of dismissing the case of those people who don't want to win a case, and they can't do nothing about it. It's the same thing with the criminal court. They have these vacant courtrooms, and when they want to send a black person or a Latino person to prison for a long time, they open those courtrooms. They send an illegal judge or a corrupt judge in those courtrooms to sit. They have been trying to give me a criminal record in this place for the longest while, since I come here. The last time they tried, earlier this year, I had one case. I make 4 court appearances, and the 4 court appearances was before 4 different judges. The judge that arraigned me, they sent me to a court where they had a crooked judge sitting in one of the vacant courts. She became terrified of me for some reason, and she couldn't do the job that she was told to do. They sent a wicked witch, a white woman, to try to deprive me of my rights. That witch ignored the law. She ignored the court rules and set the case that should have been dismissed to a court date. I filed a motion to reconsider, and when my motion hit the court, they threw the case in another court again with another judge, and so the case was dismissed. What they don't want you to know is all of those people who are protesting, all of those people are demon possessed. All of their leaders here are demon possessed. They cannot think rationally. They have to think as the demons allow them to. The demons control their thought patterns and what goes into their minds. They either participate in homosexuality, bestiality, or abortion. They are all demon possessed. If you take a good look at the protesters, when they're in the process of protesting, you can see they're all lost souls, demon possessed. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, why they're doing it. But all they know, they are moved to protest, and they are protesting. They are moved to loot, and they are looting. They are moved to vandalize people's places, and they are vandalizing the places. It is such a sad thing to see. It is such a shame to see. Revelation is coming to pass. Edom is falling. Babylon is falling. Edom is falling. Babylon is falling. The white nation is falling. They're all one and the same. The Caucasians nation, Edomites nation, Babylon, they're all one and the same. And Revelation say that Babylon is falling, and will fall from the inside out. The Caucasians are so evil, they can't see a man unless they try to get him involved with homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion. They want him to become their slave. And when they become their slave, they become demon-possessed. But those demons are chaotic. They're out of control. And so are those people who they possess. My people, like this video, share this video, leave a comment on this video.
The Police Administrative Center.
There are many more interesting videos like this one right here. So go down, peruse them, and leave your comments as to what you find when you peruse those videos. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Privilege and Most Hated Son. I am the Diaspora Machismo.